Hello, listener. My name is Dr. Thais Speaks. I'm your life strategist and the Common Sensei. This is the Common Sensei Show. Just so you don't have to remember later on, take a moment now to subscribe to this podcast, The Common Sensei Show, so the very next time I post a show, you can be notified. Something happened today that got me thinking a little more in depth about the what ifs. And I shared my experience with my big sister. And while we were talking, she says that one word that she always says when there's a great learning and shareable moment with us. She yells, podcast. Podcast. It's like yelling Yahtzee or bingo. No, I'm just kidding. She doesn't yell it, but she helps in nudging me by letting me know this is good information. So, make this a podcast, sis. I told her I'd think about it. Well, as you can guess, it didn't take me long at all. I ate, took a nap, and woke up, and voila! I'm in front of the microphone sharing this story with you. And yes, the nap was necessary. Don't judge me. Okay, so here goes. As a customer of, let's say, a big box store, I'll tell you what, let's put a name to this big box store and call it the Best Buy Electronics Store. So, as their customer, every time you make a purchase, you bank reward points, which means when you purchase something, you accumulate reward points until you get to a certain amount. Then you could use those accumulated points to get $5 off an item, $20, even $50 or possibly $100. I don't know. I don't think I've ever made it that far up in rewards. The point is, as a customer, you've earned those points through all that money you've spent at that store. Okay, so you have the gist of the rewards program for a big box. Now, let's move down the line to a smaller store that may not have a rewards program, but they offer discounts. Pretty nice discounts, especially if you are a business owner, because now I'm going to use the example of making you a small business owner, where you tend to buy some of your popular items from another business, which is actually a tad bit bigger than you. Let's call this business a local store, and you are, let's call you a small business owner. So the local business buys a lot of the same type of items in bulk, which allows the wholesaler, the people who they are buying from, to offer them a nice discount. I like to use examples. So let's say the local business buys in bulk a nice tube of lipstick. I mean, really nice. The kind that you put on your lips in the morning, then you eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and that lipstick is still there, holding on. Let's say in the store, that tube of lipstick for a regular customer is $12. But since the local store bought it in bulk, like 100 tubes at a time, that same tube of lipstick costs them $3 each. And as a small business owner who can use the lipstick on your clients or resell them, the local businesses offer you a discount from the retail price. So you may only pay $6 for a $12 tube of lipstick. That's a 50% discount. Pretty good, right? All this local business does is verify that you are a small business owner. Then they write your name down somewhere or put it somewhere in their system as you being a small business owner, hardworking and very much deserving of their discounts. Because let's face it, your sales help their sales. Now, one example establishes you as a loyal rewards customer, and the other example establishes you as the small yet hardworking business owner. Wait, have you been on my YouTube page yet? I'm aiming to put up funnier videos because we're going to need to laugh through these next 4 years. Trust me. Anyway, subscribe to my YouTube channel at youtube.com/user/Dr. Thais Speaks. And let me get back to what happened in the store. You like how I put that in there? By the way, do you know how to spell my name? It's DrThaisSpeaks. Now, let's imagine for a moment that someone who doesn't know you, but knows of you, like they know you shop at Best Buy, and they even have access to your phone number from a friend. They go up to the counter to check out their items. Tell the cashier that they want to use whatever discount rewards have been accumulated. They give the cashier your name and your phone number, claiming to be you. And now they immediately have access to $20 off of their item. Now, this is something that you've worked hard to accumulate, spending money. And this person just swiped it from you, just that easily. As for the small business owner example, someone walks into a local business ready to purchase a bunch of items. This person knows you shop there, so they tell the cashier that they are you. I mean, they use your name, they even spell it out for the cashier and tell them what business they own. I mean, what business you own. And voila, instant discount, all off of your name. You have to be careful. It doesn't have to be about taking your rewards or using your discounts. I want you to think outside of the box. It could be about getting into an elite establishment, a clubhouse, on a golf course, getting something from someone, borrowing money, borrowing a car. I don't know. Think of a situation where all someone has to say is, they are you, or you sent them. I'd really be pissed if someone falsely said, Thais sent me, or I'm doing this or buying that because I'm Thais, and I, who is really Thais, don't know anything about it. So what can you do? Well, you could put some precautionary measures into place and make sure the local businesses have their own measures in place, like asking for ID. Or you could tell them to make sure that they always ask you for a password. That way, when someone comes in claiming to be you, they will look like a deer in headlights when they are asked for your password. As far as dealing with the big box stores, use a phone number that friends can associate you with, like your parents' number, an old phone number, or something like that. You have to be alert and always be at least one step ahead of these conniving folks out here trying to use your good name. Well, that's it. Thank you to my big sis for nudging me to pass this message on to my listeners. I really appreciate you. This show is my contribution to life. If you know someone who would like to learn about breakthrough strategies on how to live a better life, apply business sense to everyday living, and increase their common sense to make it common again, or you want to make sure store owners aren't giving other people your benefits, use 7 seconds right now to help spread the word on your social media sites. Find the share button, email it, just help spread this message and tell your friends. This show is titled, People Can Benefit from Just Using Your Name, and you don't even know it. You know what else? I would really appreciate a positive review from you on iTunes or whatever platform you're listening to the Common Sensei show on. True Experience by Thais Wilson and Music Bed Magic by Keith Griffin of Ashy Breeze Music. Enjoy your journey in life. Live, love, and laugh. I'm Dr. Thais Speaks, and you can find me online at drthais.com. That's DrThais.com. Thank you for listening and caring enough to share.